provides faithful, linear response with easier steering, use of the pedals and shift control, and overall drivability that is unaffected by the vehicle's height and weight. The target was safe, stress-free off-road driving and perfect cruising comfort that avoids fatigue on long journeys. Lexus has retained a body-on-frame construction and tailored the LX's dimensions to ensure it remains a thoroughbred SUV, equipped to deal with challenging rough road conditions and provide superb on-road comfort and stability. These fundamental qualities are boosted by the introduction of the new Lexus Global Architecture GAF platform, designed specifically for a body-on-frame vehicle. Lexus driving signature. The quality of the LX's performance and handling fully expresses the Lexus driving signature, inspiring confidence in the driver through a constant sense of control and connection with the vehicle and faithful, linear response to their use of the accelerator, brakes and steering. To strike the ideal balance between ride quality and handling, Lexus engineers increased the vehicle's body rigidity and tuned the suspension. The resulting combination of linearity and balanced performance makes the driver feel as one with their vehicle with an immediate feeling of confidence. Global Architecture GAF platform. The new LX is the first Lexus model to use the new GAF Global Architecture platform, designed for body-on-frame vehicles. The robust, high-strength frame is designed to deal with the particular stresses and forces encountered in challenging off-road driving, with 20% greater torsional rigidity overall. The cross-section of the side rails has been optimized and the positioning of the crossmembers has been carefully judged to achieve the best results. Ultra-high tensile steel is used to reinforce key areas, and the front crossmember has a new bridge structure. Further benefit is gained from an increase in the rigidity of the steering gearbox and from a towing receiver that is built into the frame itself. In a world first, curved tailor-welded blanks are used in the frame. These are laser welded in the side rails and crossmembers and then press-formed to join sheet steels of different thicknesses and type, saving significant weight while achieving high rigidity. The focus for the LX's body construction was to achieve high rigidity to support stable handling both on and off-road, but with weight-saving measures to secure a lower center of gravity. Computer-aided engineering was used to evaluate the cabin's torsional rigidity and identify its deformation behavior in relation to the steering. This allowed the development team to understand which parts had the greatest impact when driving. These were then incorporated into the cabin design to gain excellent rigidity. Extensive spot welding along the cowl and use of structural adhesive on the floor and door openings further contributed to the rigid construction. The resulting excellent cabin rigidity enhances on and off-road performance, steering responsiveness and feedback, rear grip feel, ride comfort and driving feel. The LX's curb weight has been reduced by about 200 kilograms compared to the previous model, with lightweight materials used in its construction further contributing to the vehicle's lower center of gravity. The reduction in the car's inertial mass means there is less delay in response when the driver presses the accelerator or turns the wheel. This and the avoidance of a top-heavy feel inspire confidence in the driver when traveling on rough roads. This is the first Lexus model to feature an aluminum roof, strengthened by a beading design on the upper surface. Aluminum is also used for the bonnet, side doors, back door, and wing panels, while the main frame components are made of hot-stamped and high-tensile steels. Aerodynamic features are incorporated in the LX's design to manage the airflow over the vehicle and minimize turbulence, helping maintain a flat, comfortable ride, stable handling, and fuel efficiency. Details include enlarged front spats to reduce wind hitting the tires. Aero fins on the door frame behind the mirrors and the side of the rear combination lamps channel air efficiently along and away from the car. Further fins in the front wing liners and rear bumper seal regulate the airflow inside the wheelhouses, reducing turbulence. With the goal of stable handling and comfort in all driving conditions, Lexus has produced new suspension designs for the LX. At the front there is a high-mounted double wishbone setup, with geometry optimized to ensure stable posture in cornering and under braking, suppressing front lift. The large upper arm and lower arm cross-section have been designed to accommodate the larger 22-inch wheels, with ample stroke to ensure excellent rough road capability. The coil springs are made of 1300 MPa steel, making them lighter yet reliable for stability and comfort performance on all surfaces. The rear suspension is a new 4-link rigid axle, tuned to reduce shock and vibration. With the new GAF frame, it was possible to introduce bends at the rear axle to achieve a better position for the shock absorbers. These have been moved outwards from the suspension's lower control arms, so their angle is aligned with the suspension movement. As a result, the movement of the unit matches the movement of the tire to give excellent ride comfort and roll settling. The lower control arm has a higher attachment and is positioned parallel to suppress axle steer, for better stability under braking and when experiencing shock from external forces. The suspension stroke has been increased by 20 mm compared to the previous model, giving impressive ground covering performance in off-road driving. The LX's new 4-wheel active height control and adaptive variable suspension adjust the hydraulic pressure in the shock absorbers to adjust vehicle height and damping force in line with the driver operations and the road conditions, contributing to vehicle controllability and ride comfort. Safety and driver assistance technologies. The Lexus Safety System Plus is provided as standard on the new LX, benefiting from improved functions and new features to help protect against many common accident risks and help the driver maintain safe driving performance. Additional active safety technologies help with safer maneuvering, while the passive protection provisions include a robust vehicle structure and a full complement of cabin airbags. The driver assistance systems provide valuable support in controlling and placing the vehicle when driving in challenging off-road conditions, and when making low-speed maneuvers in on-road driving, such as parking and negotiating narrow passing places. Lexus Safety System. Upgrades to the Lexus Safety System Plus cameras and millimeter-wave radar have expanded their operating range and enabled new driver assistance functions to be introduced. Pre-collision system. The pre-collision system is now able to recognize oncoming and preceding vehicles and pedestrians in the car's path in both day and nighttime driving. Bicyclists can be picked out in daylight driving. The system also gains intersection turning assistance which can detect a high collision risk with oncoming vehicles or crossing pedestrians. It will provide a warning and apply automatic braking if the driver turns left or right in the path of an oncoming vehicle in an opposite lane or a pedestrian approaching from the opposite direction. The PCS also gains new emergency steering assist. Operating in daytime driving, this provides extra steering support when the driver makes an emergency maneuver to avoid a hazard, maintaining vehicle stability while keeping the car within its traffic lane during the day. The dynamic radar cruise control uses the millimeter wave radar and monocular front camera to maintain a safe distance from the vehicle ahead, automatically controlling acceleration and braking, slowing the car to standstill if necessary. The system has a new curve speed reduction feature, which automatically slows the vehicle if it judges its speed is too high for a bend in the road ahead. This helps reduce the burden on the driver, particularly when traveling on long, winding roads. Indicator-linked pre-acceleration is also new, automatically accelerating the LX to its target speed to reduce the distance to the vehicle ahead when the indicators are used in preparation for a lane change overtaking maneuver, at speeds of 80 km/h and above. The road sign assist system uses the front camera to detect a wide range of command road signs, displaying them on the vehicle's multi-information and head-up displays. If the driver begins to make an overtaking maneuver when the system has recognized a no overtaking sign, it will warn the driver by flashing the sign in the display. Road Sign Assist also now cooperates with the DRCC to alert the driver to adjust the car's cruising speed in line with a change in the road speed limit. The Lane Trace Assist provides extra support when driving through a bend by increasing the lateral G-force limit. Using artificial intelligence technology, AI, it can now operate in a wider range of driving scenarios to keep the car centered in its traffic lane. It can provide continuous support even when lane markings are not visible, by following the path of the vehicle ahead and recognizing the road margins. Lane Departure Alert warns the driver and, if necessary, applies steering force if the vehicle deviates from its lane without the indicator being operated. The new LX adopts Lexus BladeScan automatic high beam system. This uses rapid spinning mirrors to direct light from the headlight LEDs through a lens to illuminate the road ahead. The precise control of light distribution widens the range of high beam illumination and provides superior performance when the lighting is automatically adjusted to avoid dazzling other drivers. The LX is available with numerous additional active safety features that make maneuvering the vehicle easier and safer. It is the first Lexus to offer a new standstill blind spot monitor. This uses a radar to detect vehicles and bicycles approaching from rear when a door is being opened, alerting the driver with a buzzer and a light indicator in the appropriate door mirror. This function is in addition to the regular blind spot monitor, which detects vehicles traveling in the driver's blind spot in adjacent traffic lanes, and rear cross traffic alert with auto braking function. Extra parking support is provided with a parking support brake which detects both objects and people in the car's path, automatically controlling drive force and braking control to help prevent or mitigate damage. In conjunction with the blind spot monitor, it can also detect other vehicles during parking. The LX provides fundamental impact protection with an impact-absorbing structure that uses high tensile strength steel in key areas to maintain cabin integrity in the event of a collision. The impact beams in the doors have an aluminum and steel hybrid construction to prevent deformation, keeping the door from bending inwards. 10 SRS airbags are provided in the cabin, including driver, front passenger, driver's knee, front center, front side, and curtain shield airbags. In the VIP model, the rear seats are fitted with additional cushion airbags. The driver is kept fully aware of the vehicle's immediate surroundings with the multi-terrain monitor. This uses 4 high-resolution digital cameras around the car to create a composite image, presented on the 12.3-inch multimedia displays. With this level of detail, the driver can more safely judge their maneuvers, whether negotiating off-road terrain or checking for obstacles when parking. The rear camera has a washer so that images are kept clear even in bad weather or when driving over muddy ground. The monitor scope has been increased with Lexus First front underfloor view. This is particularly useful on uneven or rocky ground, allowing the driver to check the area immediately around the front tires. This is provided in conjunction with the world's first back underfloor view, which effectively lets the driver see through the vehicle floor to view the area around the rear wheels when reversing. These are both a composite of images recorded by the cameras, rather than being shown in real time, and not live alert is presented on the display. The system can also be used in low-speed on-road driving to help negotiate narrow spaces and passing places, using settings including a panoramic view, side clearance view, and cornering view. Taking more of the burden off the driver when negotiating very rough or slippery conditions, crawl control can be activated at the press of a button when traveling at speeds below 10 km per hour. The system automatically controls engine output and braking, so the driver can focus on accurately steering the vehicle. When negotiating tight turns off-road, additional support is available from the turn assist function, activated by a touch switch in the multimedia display. This uses brake pressure to increase the response to the driver's steering inputs, so less turning of the wheel is needed to position the vehicle. Using a steering angle sensor, the system will automatically determine the driver's turning intention and increase brake pressure on the rear wheel on the inside the turn. When the wheel locks, the pressure is held, then reduced, giving the vehicle a tighter turning radius. The LX's multi-terrain select system has a new auto mode, enabling it to predict the optimum operating mode, adjusting drive force and braking control based on information from vehicle status sensors and the driver's throttle and brake inputs. The system can now be used in both L4 and H4 ranges, with auto/sand/mud/rock for L4 and auto/dirt/sand/mud/deep snow for H4. After switching MTS on, the driver uses the mode select dial on the center console to choose their mode, then confirm their choice on the multimedia touchscreen. Drive mode select. The same selector dial is used to activate the driver's preferred drive mode, which integrates control of the powertrain, steering, air conditioning, and suspension to optimize vehicle performance accordingly. 4 modes are provided: Eco, Comfort, Sport S, and Sport S Plus, together with a custom mode in which the driver can make their own combination of function settings. The LX is also equipped with downhill assist control, trailer sway control, and hill start assist control, providing further automatic assistance to help the driver control the vehicle.